If your life looks really good on paper, you're highly successful, you have a lot of people you take care of, you have a lot of friends, you're doing well economically, but you're burning out, you're feeling overwhelmed, and you feel like you want to isolate, and you don't know what's going on, you could be an empath. What does that even mean? Well, it means that you unplug from who you are, you put your own emotional needs, your own emotional self off to the side, and you pull in like a sponge and hold the energy of other people. Because when you're holding somebody's energy or feeling somebody's emotions, it's very diagnostic. If you feel who someone is, you know who someone is, and then you can act accordingly. So this stems from trauma from childhood. Because if you grew up in a drunk, violent home, or if you grew up in a dangerous neighborhood, or you grew up in an unpredictable setting of some sort, if you're 4 years old, the only tool you have is this to survive. You have to use this. You unplug, you pull in the energy of another person around you, an adult, a neighbor, a teacher, a bully, whoever, and you understand where they're at. And then you can behave and you can navigate this environment very carefully, and you avoid the hurt, the attack, the pain, whatever it might be that's coming at everybody else around you. You're almost immune to it. You're invisible. And this evolves into a career where you are very good at reading people. You can tell exactly what someone wants. You're a great salesperson. You're in finance. You know exactly how the markets are moving because you can feel it. You know exactly what these real estate clients need for a home, but they haven't even told you because you can feel what they want. You're in medicine, you're a nurse, you're a healthcare provider, you're a therapist because you're picking up and holding your client's energy. You understand who they are very much. But the problem is you're holding this for everybody you've ever done this for. You didn't redirect it back to who it belongs to because no one ever taught you how to do that. So what you do is you pull it in like a sponge and you hold it. And you've been doing this and holding it for everybody since you were 5. You have no reason to hold onto emotional projection from other people. It's not your job unless you're a therapist, but then you've learned how to use this in the right way. And most of you are not therapists. Most of you have learned how to do this out of survival. And you've gotten a lot of accolades for doing it. You've had a lot of benefit for doing it, but you've reached your tipping point and now you're flooded. And what does it mean to be flooded? It means you can't take on any more projection from people. You can't absorb. And what are you starting to do? You're starting to drink more than you ever have. You're also starting to isolate. And you're not an isolating person. You're very social, very friendly, but you don't want to be around people. You dread going to parties or weddings. You don't want to go because you know you're just going to get bombarded. So Rythmia helps you uncover this ability that you have. I call it the empath ability. And we teach you how to use this in a way that keeps the true self, that it still allows you to be a loving, caretaking, emotionally responsible person, but we help you turn it on and turn it off. Because right now, it's on, and it's on 24/7, and that's why you can't sleep. That's why you've been diagnosed with insomnia. That's why you drink yourself to sleep. All of this has to do with receiving and absorbing emotional energy. You're in a hypervigilant position, and this is worn out its welcome. So Rythmia in our program will teach you how to use this ability and these tools in a way that's beneficial for not just you, but for all the people you care about in your life. Rythmia has nailed how to figure this out for you. And all the empath strategies that you might have heard or listened to, they don't resonate with you because most people say, put up a wall and block projection. That's against your nature. I never give that advice to an empath. An empath needs to absorb and feel, but they need to understand that that's what's happening, understand it and redirect it. And I will show you how to do this at Rythmia. It's beautiful.